Welcome back to MainStation. Today I'll be going over the situation in gold and silver, and I'd like to bring it to you and make it a little bit more clear. So I've already talked about gold. If you look at it on the daily, you can see that we had consecutive higher lows and more or less equal highs, a bit lower highs. So you could have said that this was an ascending triangle, and it would break to the upside, which it hasn't yet. So you could have more looked at it like consecutive high lows on a more longer term time frame. So this looks a bit choppy. You could say like, yeah, we made lower lows, so we'll be looking for lower highs and lower lows again. And this could be very, very possible. We just reached a bit above this trend line, and it has not been really confirmed yet. I'd like to see a retrace around it and then going back up again if we see a bull market. Also, we had this ascending channel on gold, and usually if ascending channels are after a downtrend, they are viewed as bear flags and should break to the downside and find new lower lows, but this hasn't happened yet. So when an ascending channel after a downtrend or whatever breaks to the upside, this could be an indication that this is not only just an ascending channel and a bear flag. This is more a bull trend. So a more long-term positive view for the financial asset, and in this point it's gold. So as you can see, we broke this channel line on the top, and this could be now an indication that, and we've seen a little retrace. If you go to the 4-hour, you can, you see it has been touched on the 4-hour. I would like to see it more touched on the weekly. Actually, this would be very nice if you just wick down like here and make a very nice reversal candle, a little doji, and find upside again and break this trend line for good right here. And so if you say this is a little bit too choppy, I'm not quite sure if this is now a higher low compared to this, or if this is a lower low compared to this, or this or this. So this is not ideal in my opinion. So, and on the weekly, it's not too good. I mean, it's getting more clear, but if we go to the monthly, then it's interesting. So you see now this is more on the monthly, and usually you if we make price predictions in the long term, you want to consult a longer term time frame. So this is the monthly, and you can see it's getting a bit clearer, since we had now, or you could say that this is a higher low compared to this, and in my opinion, on this time frame, this would be more correct than to say that this is a lower low compared to these two. So this is gold on a monthly. So if we have any price predictions for the short term, then I'd say, as I told you, we are now hitting quite strong resistance. Maybe look at it on the weekly. We're hitting a strong resistance. So I could see this either retracing to the channel line of this ascending channel, or we could see continuation to the upside. But this is, in my opinion, not not too likely. I would more see, I would more likely see setting a higher low compared to this or this, and then see continuation to the upside. So I've been looking for consolidation, and if we see consolidation, then you might want to enter upon breaking above like these highs and this right here. So like maybe you could say around 1,300. This has been quite an interesting level in the past, so you should be looking at that. This could also be very strong resistance when going up there, so you want to be very cautious if you like to trade it. So, and also I would only advise you to trade it on paper trading, on TradingView, for example, if you are not too sure of what you're doing, and if you actually want to enter a position, which I will not advise you to. You can do this at your own risk. So this has been gold, and if you go to silver, then it's a bit more interesting. I talked about this, or I've looked at it for quite a long time, and we've seen a very nice bull break of this descending channel in a descending channel. Now, if we go to the weekly, you can also see that this has actually been in the past a descending triangle, since we had lower highs and equal lows. We formed the base and broke it. So now we've seen the retrace. We have not really touched this level. It's not too important if it's like this or this, in my opinion. I would like it to wick to the upside right here. Maybe create a little shooting star candle, which is basically a wick on the top and a base on the bottom. So it would look like this. Oh, this is not too nice. Delete it, and it should be either red or why the color, either red or green, or in this case white. So it would be like a little cross, right here, across to the downside, or an upside, and what an inverse cross, you might say, and see a wick on the top, and this basically would mean that we've touched this level, but price rejected it, and we've seen high sell pressure, and then we would look for a higher low, maybe around here, around $15, about, yeah, maybe for 49 and 15, to set a lower high right here, consolidate, and then see a bull break, maybe out of this trend line on the top, or this trend line on the top, and this would be interesting for silver. So if we look on the if we just zoom out a little bit, we see that silver has basically formed a double bottom, yet it has still lower highs to break. So we would actually need a close above like $21 to really say that silver has made a trend change, and this is not in the near future, in my opinion. So we could very well just bounce from here, maybe set a lower high around $18 and come back down again, maybe create a triple bottom or break it. This could also just happen, and then we would have like a very big descending triangle like this, maybe, and down here, and this would break to the downside. So this would be more bearish on the long term, and I think that in the short term we might see now a retrace, form a higher low, then see continuation to the upside, maybe find resistance at this trend line right here and bounce off of it. I don't think it will create lower lows to compared to this right here in the near future. In the longer future, it could very well coming now into 2019, but we will need a higher high compared to this. So if you really want to invest long term, and maybe we can, I haven't tried it yet, maybe a trend line, yeah, not too clear, not too nice in my opinion. Yeah, so this is silver and gold. We've seen a very nice bounce. I'm looking for a higher low right here. Then you might want to enter if you'd like to trade it. We've now reached back above the 200 MA, and this is now becoming a bit interesting on the daily time frame. We've also seen bull cross of now the 100 and the 50, or the 100 and the 26, and of course we've seen a bull break of the 26 and the 12th EMA. So the EMAs are looking bullish in the short term, but on the weekly we still have some room to go until we even hit the 100 day. So just be cautious. Know when you want to enter and to exit. Yeah. So quite interesting actually. A bit more action now in silver and gold. Maybe also correlating to the S&P 500 losing some steam to the upside, you might say. And yeah, on the S&P 500 nothing has changed, so I'll be looking at this maybe in another video. So hope you had a nice start into 2019. I definitely had, and wish you all the best. Do some good stuff. Maybe have some plans if you'd like to change yourself or whatever. So improve, and see you back next time.